How's it going there, XDA TV? This is Root Junkie here, and I've got a fun video for you today. Of course, yes, it's going to be on Android Wear, because you guys know that's what I like to cover. And it's going to be on your Moto 360 smartwatch. Today I'm going to show you guys how to unlock the bootloader. Well, maybe you ask, how are you going to do that? Because there's no way to interface with this thing. Well, you know, that is the trick, and let me show you how to do it. So to unlock the bootloader on your Moto 360, there's going to be some tricks and some little finesse we're going to need to do. And as you guys know, you have your standard charging dock like this, and there's no way to really interface with the Moto 360 with your charging dock. It just charges. It's wireless. It's nice. It's an awesome feature. It doesn't quite do the job. So you're going to have to do a little trick here, and you're going to have to make yourselves one of these. Yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? So, I will show you how to make one of those. Not in this video. I'll link you guys to that in the video description down below. You'll see a video specifically on how to make this interface cable so that you can interface with this device. But you say, how do you hook it up, huh? Well, that is the next trick. Basically, you're going to take your Moto 360 and you're going to find the bottom here that has a little light sensor on it right there. And you're going to take off that side of the wristband. So to do that, I like to use my little fancy knife, and you just stick it in the corner, and there's a little pin there. You kind of pry away. Takes a little bit to do it sometimes. Oh, you can hear it clicking. Come on, there it goes, and it pries off. And down inside there is actually 5 itty bitty pins, or holes, I guess maybe is the better phrase. And this interface cable, once you have it made, basically it's pretty simple. Just go like that, and interfaces. Very, very nice. And you can plug it in the computer and we can unlock the bootloader. So let's go over to my computer and let's hook this up and show you how to do it. Alright, here we go. So we have our little interface, homemade interface cable here. It's connected to our Moto 360 right there. And to test it, we're going to shoot to our computer here and make sure everything's functioning correctly. You are going to want to install the latest Motorola drivers, so let me just kind of walk you through some of this. So here you go, guys. This is my ADB fastboot folder, I guess you would call it. So like I said, you're going to want to have your latest Motorola drivers downloaded and installed. If you want them, I know you can get them right here. You come in here, this is rootjunkiesdl.com, and go to Android drivers and Motorola, and then you can download the latest Motorola drivers for your device. So you want to make sure those are installed and ready to rock and roll, otherwise it won't communicate correctly with the watch. So if you have that done, basically you're just going to open up your ADB fastboot file. If you don't have one, I'll link you to one in the video description, and basically you have this file and this file in it. It's a little folder, very simple. Extract it, put it on your desktop, open it up. Once you're in that folder, what I want you to do is just go ahead and hold shift, right click, open command window here, and to make sure your drivers are installed, just type in ADB devices, and it should come up with a little information like this that says list of attached devices, a number, and device. If you have that, it means your drivers are working, functioning correctly in ADB mode. And that means your interface cables, everything's working correctly. If you're having any problems with ADB, the easiest way to do is come in here and go right here and go right click, manage, open up device manager, and see if it opens up here. It should take a second. There we go. Device manager. Try to find the device in here that has an error or something's not installed correctly. It's probably your watch, your Moto 360, and manually update the drivers. Basically, to do that, let's see if I can show you guys here. You'd come like in here, you'd say update driver software, and then you'd browse computer and do it manually. You can force install drivers that way. So if you have issues, that's how you do it. Back to the commands. So from here, you're just going to type in ADB reboot bootloader, enter, and you're going to see your device here is rebooting, and it should come up. There you go. Device is locked, status code 2, And at this point, if you haven't ever booted to this screen, you're probably going to have a driver install. We'll test the drivers again with fastboot devices, and it should come back with a number like you can see here and say fastboot. So you're good to go. From here, this next part is really critical. You want to have your hand on the watch and ready to rock and roll, because you have 5 seconds to push the little button on the side right there once you give it the command. If you don't, it will not unlock correctly. So let me go ahead and show you that. And also, just so you guys are aware, this is going to kind of factory reset your watch, and any apps that are in there will get pulled off, and you'll have to resync it to your phone, all those steps, and go through like initial startup when you got the watch in the first place. It's not hard. All the apps that are on your phone will still stay there, and they'll resync after you set it back up. So it's pretty easy to get it back and running. So we're going to type in fastboot OEM, if I spell right, OEM unlock. And before I hit this, I'm going to go ahead and get my hand over here ready to rock and roll. So I'm going to go ahead and, I didn't even hit it, and I must have bumped it, and it disconnected. So we'll have to go back into bootloader mode. Alright, and then we're going to type that other command in, fastboot OEM unlock. Get my hand ready and enter, and there you go. Press any key to confirm. I'll push any key. There we go, and device is unlocked. Status code 1. That's it. But like I said, if you don't hit that button really quick, it tells you in the command prompt over here, press power button within 5 seconds to confirm. So if you don't do that, you're going to hit power, and it's just going to reboot, and it'll still be locked. So just really critical that you get it done like that really fast. Also, now you have it unlocked, you can do cool stuff like flash and custom firmwares, and if you want root access, you actually can see right up here I have root access for the device already. So from here, you've got it unlocked. We're going to go ahead and do fastboot reboot and hit enter, and there you go. That's going to be it. That is unlocked your bootloader on your Motorola 360. Very, very simple to do. Like I said, if you want to do get root access on the watch as well, you can get this boot image from JCase and do a fastboot boot of that image, and you'll get root access on your watch, which is really cool. You can do any of your root commands then from command prompt window here on Windows. Well guys, there you go. That's pretty much it. That's how to get your bootloader unlocked on the Moto 360. You do need that interface cable along with some quick couple commands. Also remember to enable ADB debugging on the watch. You got to go into About Phone, tap on the build number about 10 times, turn developer settings, and then turn on ADB debugging. So make sure you've got that covered as well. I forget to mention that in the video. Pretty simple, not hard to do. Stay tuned for more coverage on the Moto 360. Probably do some root stuff and all kinds of mods, anything that comes out development wise. Pretty excited about that. I love Android Wear. Hope you guys too, and we'll catch you guys next time. Root Junkie out.